The topic of the next talk, our next live talk, is ETAP, Sustainability Through Continuous Intelligence. Now, enhancing the environmental impact of your electrical networks is vital for achieving sustainability objectives. We'll dive into this session to discover how specialized software can aid in minimizing greenhouse gas emissions and implementing intelligent microgrid solutions, optimizing electrical systems through digital twin strategies, and ultimately lowering your total cost of ownership. And to hold and give the talk, please welcome, with a round of applause, Hannes Krause.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Welcome to guys. We have started today with leading sustainable software solutions. So ETAP is now, I think, 3 or 5 years in the big Schneider family included, and have a lot of products that are working more and more together. And now we are looking directly in the suboptimal power systems increased budget. So we have that footprints by more than 20%, $38 million from the average annual cost are going down. So there we have a really 50% of the total cost. And how the 50% are directly from the details there, we are looking inside. So we have the first part from the conceptuals: analyze, build and commission, operate and maintain. So the whole story from the start to the end, we have the 50%. You see on the down 5% for the conceptual analysis, build commissions 12%, and operate and maintain around about 22%. Okay, look at our portfolio. We have with the ETAP brand a whole new product families, with the ETAP product for the middle and high voltage calculation, simulation for the real-time monitoring, everything where we have really big measure of power. We have Caneco for the low voltage part to look inside the building, for example with the BIM, with the Revit, to make the planning for the specifier much more easier than in the past, because we have our Revit model with every informations, can make directly the informations in our calculation, where we can make our short circuit calculation, voltage drop, everything what the specifier is need there. And then we have, for example, the electrical to look in the cabinet to see, okay, what breakers we have there. And for example, here a really big customer is Airbus. So the whole harness system with the cable routings, everything like that in the plane, we will do with the electrical. And then the last point for maintain and operate, we have the ETAP real-time monitoring to see, okay, where we have our really big power needed, where we have, for example, at this time PV or wind, or we need, for example, the energy from the net. So, okay, let's look at the conceptors. Here we have an example of Caneco Electrical. So Caneco is a tool for the specifier to make the whole calculation. And you see here we start with the transformer, go in the AC part from the DC AC part. So it's in this case calculated for a PV calculation, and we go more and more in details. And then if you plan everything ready, we can go to analysis. And there we have tools like ETAP Design, where we make the whole analyzing of the project and check, okay, before we build up everything, okay, what is the best way to simulate every path, for example, every places in this case. So if we have a lot of sun or less sun, more wind, everything like that, we can calculate here in the middle and high voltage with ETAP Design. So, build and commission, the 12%. That we are using C Electrical Expert. So C Electrical Expert is our tool to go directly in the cabinet to make the schematics, everything like that, and be there more attractive than in the past. And the big point is we can go from the first part to Caneco to C Electrical Expert with the interface, so you don't have to be double digged in and can work directly with the project. So, and then we have the second last point, 12% we want to reduce with the operating part. There we have our power operation simulation. So we have a Schneider software for our SCADA to look, okay, where we have our transformers, our gensets, where we have PV, solar, everything like that, and a little bit of wind. So, and the last part is maintain. And there we have also a small software, eProtect of ETAP, and there we can check, okay, where we have our breakers, what are the breakers, when we have to change it or something like that, to have a forecast in a big GIS model, for example, to see the whole village and see where we have to get some problems or not. So here on the left side, you see it really good. I think it's now daily, where we have a calculation everywhere of the GIS model and make the calculation in real time. So, and then we have the last slides. We make it really short today, because if you want more information, we can go in the left part behind of the booth to the ETAP, and then we can go directly in the software to see every one of our savings. And the main point is not to make a big slideshow. The main point is to look directly in the software to our project and see what results we have there. Then I wish you a nice day, and we see us on the fair booth.